Now, to improvise over the tune, you have... You could... Sorry, wasn't there? You can go down. So you definitely have like a lot of different ideas, just as a sort of a survey, not a lesson of different things. But for people who are newer, you could play a whole bunch of blues scale stuff, which is great. And I would use the C minor blues scale or the F minor blues scale for the A sections. Let me kind of show you how that is. Make sure that this is showing. So let's see, why is the keyboard not showing it? Now the F blues scale, because you're on F. And now C blues scale. Now, so the use of blues scale is beneficial for people who are, want something like easier. So with a single scale, like a chord scale, like a blues scale like that, you can just think, oh, I just have this one scale, C blues scale, and that's all I have to really worry about, and then just kind of practice the change. The other thing you can do is you can arpeggiate those chords as I was doing. So going up a C minor, up a B flat 7, it's just a triad. So any sort of combinations you can do. If you want to get into like playing, what happens is this chord moves to this chord, moves to this chord, moves to this chord, and it's not really like through the circle of fifths or anything. It's not like you have, right? You don't get any of that sort of bebop-y sort of stuff. I don't know, something like that. So for this, you can do some descending stuff, like some motifs, taking the same idea and moving it through the chords. So bum bum bip bum do. Right? So you take a motif, you iterate on the same sort of motif, the same pattern. So I'm following the roots and going to the fifth. Something like that. Right? So there you got some ideas. Of course, we can listen to any of the myriad amazing other players, to get some more ideas. But that's a few for playing those changes. And then you have the B section, or what I'm calling the B section, which the chart calls the C section, where you have the C7, F7, B flat 7, E flat major. And each one of these, I would take these two bars sort of as an idea to probably run like a G minor 7, C7 idea to turn each one of these into a 2/5. So C7, I could play just a scale. Let's see if this is still up. No. Let me hear. So you have C7, so I could play. and then F7. All right, so with the bridge, then instead of playing just C7, I'm gonna play a G minor 7 C7. So this is okay, so let me get a little bit more coherent ideas. So for each one of these, a C7 is going to become a G minor 7 C7. F7 is going to become a C minor 7 F7. B flat 7 is going to become an F minor 7 B flat 7. So I'm putting a 2 in front of each one of these. So and then here. And then it's not a 2/5, it's 2/1, so it's 2 in E flat major 7. Right, and then if I could do fancier ideas. That's it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Something like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Different ideas. I'll take it around through the backing track again, but and these are all very fast bebop-y ideas. The same concept works if I slow it down. So if I want to do quarter note ideas. Right, so I'm taking the same idea of arpeggiating up the G minor 7 to the C7, but doing a lot more bebop-y stuff when between connecting stuff in the various chords. So those are a few ideas. Let me go ahead and play now with the backing track again, and I'll sort of narrate what I'm going to do. And I'll just improvise. I'll do just C blues. Now F blues. Now back to the C blues. Now we're on the C7. Now back to the C blues. Okay, and that's one time through the entire form right there. Yeah, okay. So now let me go ahead and do it again, and I will I'll do different things. Second. Oh, let me get that. There we go. Oh, we need this though. So you can do like a mixture of the blues. Yeah. And then just like tons of patterns and stuff you can do. Oh, now we're on the 4 chord. Yeah. So it's a super jammable tune. It's just kind of over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, you know? So what's up, Felix? I gotta get back to your message on WhatsApp. I just got back from New Orleans. It's a super jammable tune. It's very, very repetitive, you know, which I think is adds to its easiness to learn, and then also probably when you're jamming, a great ability to get lost inside the form because it is so similar. You know, the sections are also similar. That's most of what I have to show and to say. As far as chords and comping, I would keep it. Let's talk about that because that's going to be a lot of what you'll be doing. I would be like light and supportive. I'd be trying to do like a lot of good reinforcement of the groove, but I would try to keep it like, you know, really precise and really light at the same time, which is hard to do. So let me do some comping. Comping means like punchy stabs of chords. Let's take it from the top. Light. Now C7.